Hello, everybody. Get off my lawn cards. I'm Dan. Welcome in. And today was day one of the 2026 National in Rosemont, and very, very busy day. We came in yesterday, actually, on Tuesday, and we have a Airbnb, which is very nice. We are splitting it four ways. My brother is here with his wife, my sister-in-law, and then a buddy of ours is with us, so there's four of us. And so we're splitting the cost. We're actually spending one more day than we normally do at the same price per person. So it's worked out really well. We're not that far away from the National. We're about 6 miles away from the National, I think. And day one was really, really busy. And we got in at 1 o'clock. And as a VIP, I got my Panini badge, my George Brett badge. We got in an hour early compared to general admission. And for the first hour, it was busy, but not ridiculous. And then once the general admission people came in, it just added a million people. And so it was busy. It was hard to get at tables today. A couple other observations real quick. Security definitely heightened at the National. There's just more money. There's more cash. You know, if you go to card shows, you know that card shows are basically a cash business. And so there was tons of security people. I actually saw somebody get tossed out peacefully. I was kind of hoping there'd be a little rabble, but nope. The guy was peacefully thrown out. I'm not really sure what happened, but the guy was asked to leave and he left. He didn't want to challenge it. There was three pretty burly guys that would have met the challenge, let's say. I noticed that there was more concessions throughout the National, but like I said, the traffic on a Wednesday was a madhouse. And I probably saw today, I'm gonna guess 25% of everything that's there. Made a couple of stops at corporate booths to inquire about some things, and then from there I was just buying cards all afternoon. And I did pick up a lot of stuff today. The people that I travel with, my brother, Alaska Sports Cards, and then our buddy, they picked up some nice stuff. If you want to see what my brother picked up, Alaska Sports Cards is his handle, and he picked up some really nice stuff. And he's got a couple deals cooking that could really make some interesting YouTube video. So I'll show you the kind of the layout. The first couple clips that I'm going to show you are actually from the VIP lounge an hour before the National opened. If you don't know anything about the VIP lounge, it's just basically a big space where basically it's like a mini National. People are buying and selling. And they did have free food and free pop, which is kind of nice. Nice of them to do that. I think they only really do it, though, on the Wednesday. They don't do it, I don't think, the rest of the week. But it is kind of a nice place to hang out and, take a load off your feet. And if you're looking to sell cards, it's a good place to sell. I think the National is really advantageous to people that are looking to sell, both the dealers and people that were looking to sell cards. There's going to be it's just a very good time to sell and probably make money on cards that you've had. If you sat on cards for a couple of years, this is probably the best time to do it. Okay, so like I said, I'll show you the first couple clips actually come from the VIP lounge. I did shoot some footage of cases. There is amazing cases. Imagine an athlete. Imagine the best card you can imagine from that athlete, and it's somewhere at the National. And expensive stuff, rare stuff, high value stuff, but there's also still tons of dollar boxes. You can have a variety of budgets and do very well at the National. You can be a high dollar, high roller, and you can pick up amazing stuff. You can be a dollar box guy and get nice stuff as well. And so that really hasn't changed. There's a lot more corporate stuff. There's a lot more of that BS. but it doesn't have to be your part of your experience. And so that's kind of the most important thing anyways. So I'll show you some clips and then I'll show you what I bought.
But your star cards are new.
Okay, let's give this a whirl here. I'll show you the type of stuff I bought. This was the first table that I bought stuff from. These were 50% off. Always love the 50% offers. Here's a 72-73 scoring Kings, $2 for this card. Nate Archibald, who led the league in assists that year too. Kareem, and then Spencer Haywood, $2 for that card. These I paid, like I said, half off. These are from Black Diamond. This is a John Stockton. Paid $1 for that. They are numbered, rare numbered stuff from the past. These were 1999 Black Diamond. Here's a Jason Kidd. Number 3000, once again. Here's a Reggie Miller. $3. Number to 3000. I mean, to get anything from back then numbered. I just like old school basketball. Here's a John Havlicek for $2. Looks like in pretty good shape too. First team All-NBA. Here's a Colin Gillespie rookie autograph. He had a good season for Phoenix. And here's an OG Anunoby who had a great finals. $1. And it is level 2 from Court Kings. So those I paid half. Sticker, which is nice. Good first deal of the day. This next guy, I just saw, you know, I'm not like a expert on these Kobe and Michael Jordan inserts, but I just kind of base it on how cool they are, I guess. Here's a Kobe Bryant from Fleer Genuine. It's really kind of sharp looking card. I apologize for the glare. I only got so many lights there. Lights from above. Here's a LeBron James die cut. This is from Skybox Limited Edition. Skybox LE. It's Michael Jordan sticker. 1989 All-Stars. Looks like it's a little off center, but not horribly so. These can be really bad. But $10, Jordan stuff is selling well. Here's a Doncic. This is from Phoenix. Temple Men. This is kind of cool in person. It's numbered. This one's numbered to 150. These I bought all from the same dealer. LeBron third-year card. Here's a Jordan Ultra. Hold on a second. Yep. Here's a Kobe. This is Ultra Stars, I believe. Yep. Some of these have jerseys in them also. There's a jersey edition. That one does not. Paid a little below sticker for these. This is from a Kobe Bryant set that came out years ago. This is 15, 16. This is called the Kobe Hero Villain. I don't remember, I haven't seen a lot of those over the years. Here's a 95, 96 Jordan. Here's a Stadium Club Jordan, $5. And then I bought an Otani Obsidian. I've always liked Obsidian. It's kind of a cool brand. When Chronicles did it during Luka's rookie year, I thought that was kind of cool. I think I paid $80 for the stack. The sticker was 88. So, and that guy, there's a kid that was buying stuff in front of me, and he was looking to make deals on stuff. And the guy's just like, well, I don't make deals on stuff. And then I didn't even say anything. And he's like, oh, I'll give it to you for 80 instead of 88. So if you're not pushy, sometimes that helps, you know. Okay, let's see what's next here. Okay, kind of going along with the Jordan theme, here is actually a Panini Jordan sticker back from 91, 92. And this was before Panini was making cards. And this is a sticker for a basketball album and made in Italy. And if I paid $5, they sell for about twice that. It's a cool card. I mean, it's a nice looking card. Everything Jordan is just going up, so I figured, well, I'll take a chance. These I don't really have in too much of an order. I got them kind of screwed up, so I apologize for that. But I bought a Penny Hardaway Prism White. And these are numbered, it's going to be a little hard to see, numbered to 175. Not really sure why I bought this. Penny is pretty popular with collectors, so I might try to flip that when I get home. Here is a Drew Holiday Flux Genesis. I paid $5 for this. It is numbered to 25. There's a lot of that flux out there and have it numbered. I don't know why I bought that. I think there's Drew Holiday collectors that'll probably be interested in that. These were like dollar cards essentially. You know, like Durant net border from Topps. Here's a Shea Gilgeous-Alexander Topps Now when he set the record for number of 20-point games. I mean, it's not a super valuable card, but it's kind of cool. Nolan Traore, Chrome Silver. He was okay last year. Here's a Ron Holland Prism Draft Picks variation. A lot of shininess there. It's numbered to 149. And it is the variation, as you can see there. Maxine Renault Reptilian. I like the Reptilian from Bowman. I didn't see as much of this as I would have liked to have seen. But I did snap some of it up. Here's a Neat Clifford. Number 299. He had a pretty good rookie year. Here's a guy, Christian Anderson. This is a Reptilian as well. He got drafted, I believe, by Charlotte, who dealt LaMelo Ball. And so he's going to fit in. He's going to play. Here's a nice Bucelis Mosaic. Cedric Coward. Topps Chrome. Not a huge fan of the Donruss stuff this year. There's no logos, but here's a Juan Behringer, and it is numbered to 99. So, you know, for $2, he might step in. There's rumors that Gobert might get traded. Oops, sorry about that. Here's a Nowitzki. This is from Photogenic. This is basically like Stadium Club Panini. Really nice pictures. I did buy some Dirks. Here's a Igor Demin rookie variation. Here's a Behringer Donruss. This one is numbered. Number to 75. I bought a Coward Rockstar insert. Trey Johnson net variation. Near the end of the show, well, I bought a Cooper Flag paper Bowman for $4. I thought that was a good deal. I bought a Dylan Harper Cosmic. Pretty popular with a lot of collectors. Bought a Coupe Bowman Chrome as well, $10. I figured that's a pretty good deal. Then I bought a Carter Bryant. This is number to 125 variation, mega box variation. Anytime you get low number stuff, I think that's good. So those are just kind of, I can't remember who, like which ones went to what dealers or whatever. So I just kind of lumped all those in. These I was kind of buying in the last hour of the show. Here's a jersey card, Robert Horry. The guy won 7 rings in the NBA. And also helped the Lakers win 1 or 2. Or 3. $5 for that card. Old school game worn. Maybe my favorite college player of all time, Glenn Rice. This was Fleer Hardwood Classics. I believe it's Fleer. Yes. Fleer Hardwood Classics from a while ago. Authentic game game used court. Huge Glenn Rice fan. Had to buy that. I got some comments from the guys about this card. This is Jerry Tarkanian autograph from Donruss Elite. Nice and shiny. $15. I think it's numbered to 144. The numbering's over here. I didn't take it apart. But, Tarkanian, infamous coach. I collect coaches, so that was kind of I thought it was kind of a cool card. I bought a Dirk Nowitzki Beam Team jersey card. Game worn, I believe. This is from 07-08 Stadium Club. Ton of Ray Allen jersey cards this guy had. I thought some of them were overpriced. This one I don't think is. This is from Fleer brand. And what's cool about this one, it is numbered to 199. Fleer 0405. I don't remember the brand. Some variation. Fleer Genuine. Yeah, sorry about that. We got in kind of late, so I didn't really research all the ins and outs. But any low numbered from back then, I think is worth getting. A couple other cards real quick. I bought another, this is a Behringer Bowman Pink, number to 175. Paid $1 for that. Actually, I got them thrown in with, a couple other cards I bought. Here's a Topps New School Will Riley, number to 50, for free, essentially. I bought the Cooper Flag, the Connor Bryant. Let me see. I bought these 3 cards and got those 2 and this one for free. This is a Giddy Select variation, wave, courtside, I believe. Yeah, courtside, high number. I like Josh Giddey. A couple other dollar cards I bought. This person intrigued me last year in the draft. This is the only WNBA card I have. Dominique Malonga. She can dunk, and she's on the Seattle franchise, Seattle Storm, which is an expansion team this year. And there's pretty high hopes for that team. So I bought one of hers. I had heard of her. She came over from Europe. One other dollar card, Joan Behringer net variation. So lots of odds and ends. Bigger cards, I bought a couple. I didn't buy a ton. I have some cards on my list, and I saw a couple of them in person, and the prices, I don't want to be that guy, but the prices were very high on the grades I was looking for compared to what I saw on eBay. But I did buy a few slabs as well. I bought a John Elway rookie today. It is a PSA 6. I paid $50 for it. Sticker was $65. I actually did a negotiation I very seldom do. I bought a couple other cards from this guy, and I said, hey, would you knock down this card to $50 if I buy a couple other cards for full price? And he said yes. So that's what I did. So Elway rookie. I have an Elway, I have a Montana, and I have a Marino rookie. They're all kind of low grade, but I have each of those. Those are kind of the big quarterbacks of the 80s, if you will. This card has sentimental value. I didn't buy it to, make money and flip it. This is Blake Corum, 2023 Bowman U Chrome. It is the card is an 8, the auto is a 10. Blake the Great. And what's nice about this card is gold, or maize if you prefer, if you're a Michigan fan. And it is numbered 15 out of 50. So low numbered. This guy will always be a hero to Michigan fans. And that was one of the first things I bought today too. I bought it with this card. I don't think you can ever have enough Wembies. This is a Donruss rookie, Donruss Raider rookie Wembyama, SGC 10, $50. Figured that was a good deal. Wemby 10s. The last two cards that I have, I bundled these together. This is a Leaf Cameron Boozer autograph, Fireworks. It is numbered 6 of 7. Everything Leaf is low numbered though. Keep that in mind. But Cameron Boozer looks pretty good. I mean, no logos, but they put the Leaf metal logo in the right spot, so you really don't notice. And I bundled that with this card. This is the biggest card I bought today. This is a Ultimate Sports Leaf, number 12, triple autograph, Magic Johnson, Jerry West, Jeannie Buss. And I think it's number 12. I paid, for these two, I paid $150. So I shaved a little off there. And so, with this card you have two great players, but Jerry West was also a great GM, and Jeannie Buss was also the owner along with her dad, Dr. Jerry Buss. Dr. Jerry Buss's autograph would be awesome to have on this, but he passed away years ago. He was quite the fellow, quite the interesting guy. So triple autograph of those numbered to 12. Once again, Leaf, everything low numbered. It's kind of an acetate card. Card doesn't look much from the back. I wish they have a little writing about the 3. But if you know the history of the franchise, those are 3 very key components of the championships throughout the 80s. So I thought it was a good buy. I have, I think, 4 Magic Johnson autographs now. I have 3 Jerry West autographs. Excuse me, and putting them all together, pretty good. So day one, day one in the books. And, day one is always really kind of busy. It's kind of it's such a massive show, and it's gotten so much bigger than when we first started this, way back in Baltimore, the last time they had it. It has gotten so much bigger, so much busier, so much money is exchanging hands. It's unbelievable. But, I wound up picking up maybe a little more than I had thought. I was the first day you're just kind of overwhelmed. And, you're trying to make deals, and some work out and some don't. And you're just kind of amazed by how much stuff's going on. So, overall, pretty good day one. Pretty good day one. We'll be right back at it tomorrow morning from 9 a.m. till, I think, 6. Let me check my handy-dandy thing here. Yep, from 9 till 6. Today we were there from 1 to 8. And they're long days. If you've never been to the National, they're long days. You're on cement all day. You're making deals. You're trying to comp prices. You're trying to negotiate. There's a lot of energy that's expended. but it's really fun. And so if you get a chance to get to the National, even for a couple days, you don't have to be there like we are. We're here for 5 days and it's going to be crazy, but you don't have to. If you're here for a couple days, you can get the experience. You can get a lot of stuff done. And so until tomorrow, hopefully I'll have a video out tomorrow of day 2. Ketos, thank you. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you down the trail.